Hey, this is Yoga Your Heart Out with Deb. Congratulations on just taking a few moments out of your day just for you so you can peel back layers of stress out of your mind and out of your body through yoga, through moving and breathing. I hope you really enjoy this sequence. Give it a thumbs up when you're done. Shoot me a comment and I'll comment back if you have something to say. And let's get started. All right, we're going to start in child's pose. So go ahead and get on your hands and knees. Bring your big toes together until they touch. Widen your knees open. Sit your butt back. Crawl it down the center until your forehead rests on the mat. And then just start settling in here. Allow your mind a moment just to step away from, all the other thoughts and distractions that might be running through your head. Maybe plans for later or whatever you got going on, just give yourself permission to let it go for now. And be here, and then start tuning in to how you feel today, physically, mentally, all of it. Just acknowledge your starting point. And then I want you to start breathing in and out of your nose if you can, if that makes sense to you today. All right, and then to add on to that, make it really deep. So as you inhale through your nose, just really fill up your lungs massive, like massive balloons. And then let all the air exit out through your nose, completely empty it out, and you can continue this process. Repeat it and use this time in child's pose to really get in touch with it, smooth it out. We are going to do our best to carry this breath as we go and flow. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Like everything we do here is just a practice, and that is all. All right, so this breath acts as a tool to really draw our awareness to the present moment. And so that is what leaves us feeling really good by the time we're done. The more we're aware, the more we're present. That means the more time away from everyday stresses and a chance to let that stuff go. Take another inhale. Start reaching long with your fingertips. And as you exhale, go ahead and come up to hands and knees. Line your shoulders and wrists up, knees and hips up. Inhale. I want you to hammock your belly down. Let your butt press out behind you. Look up slightly and draw your shoulders away from your ears. On the exhale, opposite motion, tucking around the spine. Inhale, hammock the belly. Exhale, tuck and dome. How about one more round? Inhale, hammock the belly. Exhale, tuck and round dome the spine. Go ahead and find neutral spine, tabletop, and then tuck your toes under. Press your butt to the sky. So you are in this upside down V position or a downward facing dog. Your feet could be side by side or more hip width distance apart, whatever's more comfortable. All right. Maybe pigeon your toes in just slightly so you can hide your heels from your line of sight. Keep your fingers spread wide, press them into the mat, and make sure your head is dangling free. All right, take a few moments in this down dog. If you want to wiggle around in it a little bit, feel free. If some movement feels intuitively right and you want to do it, go for it. All right, and so it begins. So this practice begins where you're going to listen to your body, pay attention. You don't ever have to do everything exactly the way I say it. Get creative with whatever makes sense for you. From here, when you're ready, or if you're ready, inhale your right leg up. Flex the right foot, find some length. Open the hip, bend the knee. And then straighten it out. Hold it up. Take a massive inhale, draw the right knee in. Bring that right foot all the way up in between your hands so you're in a runner's lunge. Make sure you're not on a balance beam here. So look back and check. Hands can stay on either side of that right foot. And again, no worries if you can't do that in one step. Just get there when you can. All right, we're going to set up for a crescent pose or a high lunge. Take another inhale. Good. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, press strong into the right foot. Rise it up nice and strong. High lunge crescent. Sink down on that right knee. That back leg is towards straight. I know, this is tough, right? Breathe. Do the best you can. Take another inhale. As you exhale, spin that back foot 90 degrees. Heel toe the front foot over just a little. Keep the right knee bending. So my right heel lines up the center of that back left arch. Sink into it. Take your gaze just past your right middle finger for warrior two. Good, keep breathing. Take another inhale. Go ahead and take this left hand, swing it around. Back foot goes back on its toes. Maybe heel toe your right foot over just a little. Back to crescent pose. Take another inhale. Hands to the mat. Right foot next to left, butt to the sky. Down dog. Now if you ever feel a little wobbly or lose your balance in any of these poses, no worries. It's just a practice. Alright, just a practice. Don't ever take it too serious. Just do the best you can. Inhale, left leg up. Hold here and breathe. Flex the left foot, find length. Take another inhale. Bring the left foot up in between your hands. Runner's lunge. Make sure you're not on a balance beam here. We're setting up for a high lunge crescent pose. Alright, take another inhale. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, press it up nice and strong. High lunge crescent. Sinking into that left knee, back leg towards straight. You got it. Breathe, bottom belly breaths. All right, take another inhale. On the exhale, spin the back foot 90. Heel toe the left foot over just slightly. Sink into the left knee. So my left heel is lining up with the center of the back right arch. My gaze turns to the left, just past the left middle finger. Breathe. All right, take another inhale. Bring the right arm all the way up, back foot on your toes. If you need to heel toe your left foot over to the left a little, go for it. Sink into it, crescent. Take another inhale, hands to the mat, left foot next to right, butt to the sky, down dog. Good. I know that's just a few poses, but they're not easy, right? They're not easy. So do your best. Breathe. Here we go. Inhale, press the chest back as you exhale. Go ahead and walk your feet up to the top. So you're in a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. If you want to put a little bend in your knee, you can. If you want to grab opposite elbows, go for it. Take a moment. Sway side to side if you like. Release your hands down if you like. Anything goes. Just take a couple breaths here. Put a slight bend in your knee and take a massive inhale and then roll all the way up to standing like a rag doll. Bring your head and your neck up last. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up. As you exhale, just dive forward all the way. Take your hands, slide them up your shins. Halfway lift with a flat back, hold and breathe. Gaze ahead of your toes. Good. Take another massive inhale. Bend your knees. Plant your hands. Step back to a plank this time or the top of a push-up. All right. Float your shoulders over your wrists here. Press the floor away like crazy. Take another inhale. Shift your weight forward slightly. Lower down slow. Untuck your toes. Inhale. Chest up. And then exhale. Go through hands and knees. Tuck your toes, butt to the sky, down dog. Nice job. Inhale, press it back. As you exhale, walk or giant step to the top, standing forward fold. Inhale, come to that halfway lift again with a flat back. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, tighten up the core, and then just rise it up to the sky. Palms together, heart center. Inhale, release your arms, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, just dive forward, flat back all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step back, plank. All right, shift your weight forward, keep your elbows tucked in, and lower. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart. Tuck your toes, press your butt all the way. Down dog. Good. Moving on. All right. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, draw the knee in. Set the foot down, runner's lunge. Take another massive inhale, rise it up. Crescent, sink into it. Breathe. Take another inhale. As you exhale, warrior two, spin the back foot 90. Sink into the right knee, gaze to the right. You got it. Hold here. Bottom belly breath. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, come back to crescent. Come back to the back foot on your toes. Sink into it. Hands to the mat. Step back to a plank. Lower down slow. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, butt to the sky. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up this time. Exhale, draw the knee in. Set it down. Runner's lunge. Massive inhale, rise it up. Crescent. Hold here. Sink into the left knee. Good. Keep breathing. Take another inhale. As you exhale, spin the back foot 90. Sink into warrior two and that left knee. Gaze to the left. Take another inhale. As you exhale, crescent pose. Come back on your back toes. Sink into it where we started. Hands to the mat. Plank and lower. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. All right, look at your feet. Unplug your hands. Come to the back of the mat. Good. Widen your feet open, heels in, toes out. Bend your knees. Sit your butt down. Malasana. Yogi squat. If this is really hard to go down, you could roll up the back of your mat and then put the heels of your feet, elevate them by placing them on the rolled up mat if you want. Just an idea. Don't worry how low you go here. All right. If you need your hands on the mat for more support, that's okay too. All right. If your hands are heart center, maybe think about taking your elbows, pushing them in to your inner thighs. All right, do the best you can. Get nice and tall in your spine. Keep breathing. Take another inhale. Hands to the mat. Straighten your legs. Good. Forward fold. Walk your hands out. Down dog. All right. We're going to do 2 more rounds, just like we did with the crescent to warrior two to crescent on the right side and the left side. 2 rounds. All right, then we'll wrap this thing up with a couple stretches and we'll be done. So, if you made it this far, congratulations. Here we go. We're not done yet though. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, draw it in. Set it down. Runner's lunge. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, warrior two. Sink into it. Good. Take another inhale and then exhale. Back to crescent. Back foot spins back on toes. Hands to the mat, go to plank and lower. Inhale, roll your chest up. Exhale, tuck your toes, press it up, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, draw it in, set it down, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, spin it open, warrior two, sink into it. Take another inhale. Exhale, back foot on toes, crescent, hands to the mat. Plank and lower. Inhale, cobra, chest up. Exhale, get to down dog. Whew. 1 more round just like that. Here we go. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, draw it in. Set it down. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring it up. Hands to the mat. Plank and lower. Inhale, chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, set it down. Bring it up, crescent. Warrior 2, sink. Back to crescent. Hands to the mat. Step back, plank and lower. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. Unplug your hands. Walk them back, widen your feet, toes out, heels in, set it down. Here we are, Malasana. One last time. Nice job. Breathe. I know this is really intense and it's hard to breathe sometimes deeply when you're in these deep, deep stretches, but you're just going to do the best that you can. Take another inhale. As you exhale, hands to the mat, straighten it out. Walk it back out. Down dog. All right, we're going to take an outer hip stretch. So inhale your right leg up. Then draw your right knee in towards your right wrist. Set down the right shin. Back leg comes all the way down for a pigeon pose. So if you have a ton of flexibility, you might have your right shin, okay, parallel with the mat. If you don't have a lot of flexibility like me, it's not going to look like that. It's going to be more closer to you. One's not better than the other. It just is what it is. And what you're going to really focus on is the sensation. Your right glute, your outer right hip. Look for something that's somewhere in the middle, right? Between too much and not enough. Something that you can breathe with and stay calm with. If you want to recline down, you can. Calmness is always the best boundary. All right, if you can't do it calmly, that means back off, or try something else. Couple more breaths here. Massive breaths. Take another inhale. As you exhale, come up if you recline back or down. Tuck your left toe. Bring that left knee up. Press into the mat. Bring the right leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee, and set it down. Inhale, left leg up. Draw the left knee towards the left wrist. Set down the shin and bring the back leg behind you. Again, same thing. Maybe your left shin is more parallel with the mat. Maybe it's closer to your body. And it doesn't matter. Just pay attention to the outer left glute and outer left hip there. If it feels okay, recline into it. If something doesn't feel okay, then don't do it, right? Just choose something else. Breathe here. This is pigeon pose. Couple more breaths. All right, take another inhale. As you exhale, bring your body up tall. Tuck your right toe, bring the right knee up. Press it up. One leg down dog. Open the hip. Bend the knee. Set it down. Good job. Really squeeze the juice out of this down dog. Maybe really press the chest back. Good. Take a massive inhale. Drop to your knees. Nice work. Go ahead and lie on your back. All the way down. From here, take your feet to the wide corners of your mat. Take your arms out like a T or a goalpost. And then drop your knees to the left. All right, if you want to gaze to the right for a gentle twist, you can. If you wanted more, certainly don't have to, but you could take your left foot and set it on your right leg here, just giving it a little more pressure. But if that hurts, please don't do it. That's just an idea. This might be perfect just the way it is. Good. Take another inhale. We're going to switch it out. So come through the center and plop your knees to the right. Gaze to the left. Same option. You could bring your right foot up onto your left leg for more of a deep twist, but not if it doesn't feel right. All right? Just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? Sometimes we feel like we need to do everything we can, but that's not always in our best interest. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, come back to the center. Go ahead and grab your knees, squeeze them in. Give it a good bye squeeze to yourself. And then straighten your legs, arms down by your sides. Close your eyes. This is called Svanasana, which is our final rest pose. So you can find your natural breathing here, and you can stay here. You could even hit the pause button and stay here as long as you want. All right, and if you don't have time today, that's okay. You can get out with me slow. So what I recommend real slowly is maybe just when you are ready, turn to one side. All right? Slowly. And maybe take a pause before you go to the next move. And when you're ready, you gently come all the way out. But that's a nice thing. If you're at home, maybe you can take a little extra time. I hope you feel better than when you started today. Please give this video a thumbs up so other people just like you can find it easier. Your mind thanks you and your body thanks you. Subscribe if you don't want to miss a weekly video that comes out. And if you're looking for more, you can go to yogayourheartoutwithdeb.com. Namaste.